So nerds, this is another art video from Spade. Also Spade Heart, the full name, jump and shoot. So this is what I've been doing all day, drawing this guy, but this is the old version. Just want to show the comparison because what I have been doing is kind of redesigning all these music genre dudes for this universe called Trance and the Lords of Sound. This is just another idea I had along with like alters. Double Devil I haven't done any art videos for. I made 2 alters videos already in my art uploads playlist, but now this is the next one. I haven't done one in a long time because you know what the thing is, I kind of like stop drawing for a little bit. Like I take a break and I also get distracted a little bit while I'm drawing, and I forget like, oh fuck, the recorder is on, I better just pause, and then when I'm like ready to just do what I'm about to do, I'll just turn the recorder back on and start drawing again. That way I don't have to do much like editing when I speed it up and cut it down or whatever. So yes, the next genre I'm doing is metal. This is a really old design from like 2014 or so. I think I have an even older one than that. Let's try to find it. So in this universe, there's these, I guess kind of demigod descendant things that are based off of music genres. Do I have it? Rock, metal. Is that the old one? It is the old one. Okay, so never mind. So this is the old one. And this was metal. So what I would do is I would sketch them out just like as a little portrait thing, and then I would just do little doodles of their powers. So this guy, so far... there's a few of them that are more elemental based, just what I think of when I think of the music genre. Like his element is earth, or like he can split the earth and cause like fire and demons to come out. It's just that's the nature of the genre, in my opinion, you know. And he has big hair because he headbangs, and I was about to give him a weapon, a hammer axe. I thought hammer axes were cool, but in the middle, you see in the middle of it, like the speed thing, the speed video, that I was about to do it and then I dropped it. It's like, well, I never gave him a weapon before, so I'm not going to do it now. Just like, what he does is he splits the earth with his fists that like kind of glow orange, and he punches the ground, or... The way his race works is their feet are kind of like those triangle point things, but they're able to stand. When they step down, they're called like little mini tremors, and that's how they walk. You can't bring them to like a glass house or anything because they might accidentally just break it just from standing on it. But I was trying to fit in the world building with this too, because the thing is, I originally was gonna have like a bunch of different planets. Let's go to a new design. So this is the next one over. Like I did this in like 2015 or 16, I don't remember. But I started drawing these guys again later. I made his torso like much more bigger, his fist much more bigger. I still kept the weird step that this race does. The thing is, okay, so these are all going to be on different planets originally, and the story was Trance and Symphonic, who's another character. They, on their home planet, they found out something's going wrong. I'm going to change this all, by the way. They found something going wrong in the kingdom of Jazz, who has like taken them in, and he's like training them for something. I don't know. I never figured that out that far. But something goes wrong. There's like other genres who have been corrupted by Silence, who is another character, and they're gonna go planet hopping because they're all aliens, by the way, and they're gonna go like either purify or defeat like other genres, like get them back to normal. I'm scrapping most of that and keeping them all on the same planet, and just have like different races of these noise creatures. Like the civilians, a civilian looks like those things, like they look like metal and trance and whatever. They look. I'll show trance. They look closer to trance. A lot of this race of aliens, they operate by using vocal frequencies to talk and communicate and all that stuff, and they can send signals with their minds. No, I'm making shit up. They can send signals with their voice and activate different things. Like, they're very vocal based, but the genres are the demigod ones who can actually create music with an aura. For trance, they're all just pretty straightforward. Trance does trance music, rock does rock music, metal does metal music. They're able to do that with their bodies and their whatever the powers they have. So some of them are like kind of like heroes of their own race, or of their own race, and kind of like the way I described it is like they're basically just multiple avatars from like the Last Airbender. They're chosen to carry on the next like genre descendant power thing. Or I'm deciding like it might be random too. There might be people who use it for evil or whatever. And then beyond them, there's Lords of Sound, who are like giant deities that like possess the genre music power that is passed down to this alien race. And yeah, so I was trying to work in the way metal works. It's like, well, originally he would be on a different planet where there's a bunch of like rock formations or volcanoes and like stuff you would need an earth power for, or the ability to traverse the environment for it to work. But I was like, I could just make it one planet and make a region where all these guys live, so that way I don't have to like design a whole new planet. They just go across the locations on the same planet. It's a big planet. Little big planet. No. So that's what I've been doing today. I redrew metal. I'm going to splice in the speed. I don't know what to call it anymore. I just said it like a long time ago. The speed clip of me drawing him. I pretty much like start to finish. I had the idea in my mind. I sketched it out. I do the outline. I did the color. I did a little bit of shading, and I did like my little portrait method that I've been doing for all these guys, like just the trance. Like originally he was gonna have a spear, like a weapon. I was like, I should make their powers a little more like ephemeral. I don't know if that's the right word. Ethereal. I like designing weapons for sure, but it's just like some of it doesn't really make sense. Just the vibe of the music that I feel that they should have, not a weapon sometimes. So for him, he used to have a spear. Now he shoots like tranquility lasers from his palms. They're still like spear shaped, so that's where that design carried over from. Let's see if I have it here. No, that's so I took a little bit of inspiration from like this shape of the samurai nobody here. And then when I come back from the time skip thing, the speed run of metal, I'll describe like my inspirations for that thing too. I thought I had the old ones here. So I think the main plot is their genres are corrupted and they need to save them. That's it. From Lord Silence. And there's a bigger plot thingy somewhere, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Oh, I didn't put any of the old. Okay, old. Duh. Alright, old. Alright, so for here, I've been posting these on Tumblr. I'm not using Twitter. Sorry. In like a friends' art channels in their discords, but so this is the OG Trance when I fucking drew in high school, like in 2009. That's closer to what like the civilians will look like. That's why I wrote in like civilians to the left of that. just like just kind of like amorphous stick figure dudes with kind of like the eyes from Eve that in Wall-E. They look closer to like Eve, but like more biological instead of robot things. Originally, I was gonna give him like a tribal tattoo on his chest, but I was like, I should probably actually design like an outfit for him. Hence, 2019's design. I put a little coat on him. I don't know why I gave it one sleeve. I thought I was being cool, but I don't think it is anymore. I kept the pants pretty much the same. I really like the shorts. It's a little bit of my wardrobe in this design too. Like shorts and a jacket, pretty much. So now we have the new one. Let's put the outlines back on so it's not weird. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I actually designed his like outfit a little bit more. It's also, I realized later, like, it looks like the dude from Dead Cells. The beheaded one, or at least the lower half anyway. I really like how he moves and stuff, so I was like, I should probably incorporate a little bit of that in here. And I really like the sleekness of his outfit now, and I fixed the shading and coloring of like, I'm not just using the same like white or gray. I'm using like a different range of grays. I put a little, there's a little bit of gray blue on his torso, and I put, instead of like the two balls being his shoulders, I just put this little button thing going over his neck, and then a little zipper going down the middle, and then I forget what this is called, but I put that there, and I made his arms like really long. Because long arms are cool on short guys. And then the spears are here. Real quick, drum and bass is like really different from how she looks. I gave her much like a Sane outfit. Originally she had like different eyes too. See if I have it in here. Yeah, she was the only one who just had different eyes. Like, I wanted to show off like the eyelashes in here, and then she has the head antennas. And even way the back here, I tried to give her like a little armor set piece, but it was just nothing. Whatever. But now it's much more fleshed out. There's I gave her not like barbed boomerangs, but now they're just like bladed blade. They're just like curved blades that still work like boomerangs that she can throw around with her air powers. She has like visor glasses now. I made her suit like more, I don't want to say like latexy, but it's just more like hard armor plate kind of. I didn't keep the weird little things on her antenna, the ends of it, and I give her gloves, and I give her the shoulder pads, and I give her like light blue lipstick, coral blue #2. Yeah, that's drum and bass. She's much different. Rock, he's much different. I originally just wanted to be like a big, I don't even know what it was. It's just I was deciding like what kind of race of, I haven't really decided on like the race of the overall planet of people. I'm thinking like the VOX, the Voicians, the Noisians, the planet Noisia. I don't know, something to do with noises and voices or sounds or something. But there's another type of race type that is, there's these ball-shaped people with long arms. Think like Big Will from fucking Robots. They just kind of roll around. And they're able to like, their environment is very I don't know, it's a bunch of half pipes everywhere, and the way they get up to places, they just like reach really high and pull something to get up high. I don't know, but he does this stuff because he's rock, and then there's like the rock and roll pun all this race does, and he specializes in like just physical attacks and like doing a little bit of fast motion ability things. This one is a little bit more of like a glam rock influence. With like the lightning bolts and just the outfit vest he has and the little glittery ends of his arms and hands and legs and shit. Yeah, originally he was not that cool. Oh yeah, for this guy I also based it more off of Bounce Man from Mega Man 11. I was like, oh, I should make a cool design like that. But this is the OG. The problem was a lot of my old designs for all of them, they were just too dark. There's too much gray. There was too... I don't know what was wrong with me. I was like, I should put some fucking color in these guys. And they all have like a color associated with them also. I really like color coding things. So this guy was red, and I was like, where's the red on him other than his eyes? Like, why is he so black? He's so gray, and this what I don't even know what this is anymore. It's just a 3-legged thing. Like, I should give him an actual body, and that's what I did with Rock. So now that's only the ones I've redesigned so far, and the next I'm probably gonna do Symphonic, or just the main supporting cast. I'm not gonna really do all of them. Next ones I'm probably gonna do is Jazz and Symphonic, and then that'll be like the immediate main cast. Everybody else is like just ideas I had for other genres. Oh, well, I didn't mean to show this, but these are pages. These are some of the pages I did like a long time ago. This one, I forgot, there's no dialogue in this one. Yeah, so originally it was gonna be about Trance and Symphonic just talking, and then the Kingdom gets under attack. I don't know if I would. I definitely don't want to make comics like this anymore. I think I hate panel formatting, and the way I'll do things more is with actually the way I've been doing my prequel to Alter's comic called Alter Zero. Where is it? Yeah, I'm definitely going to make more pages like this. Like, I like just making a box and trying to draw within it. This, I still don't feel looks as good as I could make it, because, this is a low resolution file. I don't know why I made it so small. It's like 100. I should have made it like 200 or 300, just so I could have more detail in it. But, it made me have to make my outlines like really thick, and I don't really like that. But this is how I'm gonna do pages for now on, is just have a series of like mostly white background and then a bunch of boxes, maybe connect them all. If I'm making it flow right, I'll just draw lines between each one so that people know like which ones to read next. But it's still basically the right to left and then diagonal if you need to go diagonal. But this is how I'm going to be making things from now on. But this is too much. I can't do this anymore. I don't have the patience to do it. This is them leaving the planet because something bad has happened, and they're trying to escape to another planet. And then this is one of the few color pages I did where they're leaving Trance and Jazz's planet. I actually don't remember whose planet this was. Oh no, they're coming into Queen Ambiance's palace. That's another character, Ambiance. And then they leave, and then they're about to go inside to meet Ambiance. I don't remember why. They should have just started the damn adventure. That's why we look back on these things. I don't know. I'm already 31. If I was gonna make this shit, I should have done it like 7 years ago. But I had work, and then I had school, and then I stopped having school, so I could work more, and now it's, and then I had started running out of energy, and life became very depressing after that. Anyway, here's the time skip thingy. Okay, now that you've seen that, we can talk about how drastic I made this one changed from the original. So I wanted to keep his body though these proportions. Like I think I kind of fucked up his I think I fucked up his left shoulder or I fucked up one of the shoulders. I didn't mean to do that, but his arms, like the position he's in, he's like the. Can you see my mouse? No, I took away the mouse. Fuck. It's set to capture cursor, but I don't fucking see it. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to keep his upper body proportions to like the original, where he's a big torso, big hands, and then tiny legs. And then I was like, well, I want him to have clothes, but I think they should be a little minimal, and then probably more like mystical looking. So for that part, I took some inspiration from Reflux the Naren from fucking Rayman 3. I was like, something mystical but like minimal. This guy has like bandages and like tassels and just really weird looking like tribal clothing like on him. So I was like, okay, how do I take that and make it cool? So I did a little bit of that. I gave him this like, it's kind of grease almost, like Grecian. I don't know what you called it. But also looked at Demise and how his armor looks. He just has the bottom part and the belt, I guess, and then he's like pretty much naked on top. Nintendo just made a naked man and set him on fire and called it a day. And you know what? You can't really fault them for that. So, and then I kept the big hair from the old designs. I was like, well, how do I spice this up more? I was like, or I was just going to put like his hair was gonna be black for sure. And then I put like gray highlights. You'd see when I was drawing it. I put gray highlights at first, and I was like, how do I spice this up? So I took a brush, just made it like orange, and then went over it with a different color effect. Oh, now there's the mice. God damn it. You can't see it, but the drawn window is like color burn, linear burn, color dodge, etc. And I went over that with the color. I was like, oh shit, now this looks cool. So that's his hair. He can still headbang with the hair. I gave him nails on his hands. He's still gonna like punch the ground and cause like demonic earthquakes from happening. He still does that. I made his eyes more interesting. I'm trying to fix everyone's head shape. Like some of these characters, I have like a perfectly round head. This guy, he has more of like a humanoid head. But I made his eyes kind of crazy, and the eyebrows and the teeth. And then I put a little like a scar on him. This part like erupts into fire when he's going in the really powerful mode. I don't know, maybe he was stabbed there. He was in a cool battle, or it's fucking metal, dude. So he's got battle scars. I should have given him more on like the hands or something, or his shoulders. But I only put one thing there, and that actually came from there's an artist I really like whose character design is fucking amazing, Nelnal, and I like a lot of his character design. So for this character, I looked at this Hannah person. I don't know if this is a commission or original character or just a fucking design he just shat out, because he can shit out gold apparently. So she has the battle scars on like her shoulders and her legs. So I was like, I want that. So I put it on his torso. Not quite as sexy. I don't know. someone is gonna have to tell me that one. But I also took. I wanted to like have like colored armor. I noticed that this character has. Or like, yeah, they could have just made it like gray, but they actually put like color in the armor. So I wanted to do that. So I put he has like light blue or like just like kind of dark purple bracers and leg pieces as an armor, and a belt all around his body. And I just like put a lighter purple highlight over those just to like get a good color range overall. So yes, that's metal now. I really like this centerpiece here. It's like shiny. Because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to incorporate some of the color scheme, or like the color I associate with him too. It's like I need more orange across this whole thing. Because when I colored the tassel and his hair and did these parts, the bracers around him on his hands and his legs, I was like, where am I gonna put the fucking orange? There's no orange here. So I was like, okay, let's make this cool and do kind of like Demise's thing around here. He has the this little design going across the bottom part of his clothes, and then I put that here. I put the M for metal. I was gonna put a glowing M on his head, but then I thought that would have been confused with like Majin. I was like, oh, he's a Majin. I didn't want any of that shit, so I took it off. So instead I incorporated the M on like the bottom part here, just to have like a cool design going down it. And then I was gonna do that here, but I didn't like how it looked. I just wanted like an even streak of color going across this part. I was going to give him a weapon, but I didn't like how it looked. Also, I couldn't draw the hand holding the hand axe too, the hammer axe too. I was like, well, he doesn't fucking need it. He uses his hands anyway to break the ground open. So like, I don't really give a shit about this anymore. Also, it would get annoying to draw his weapon with him every single time, and like he won't even barely use it. So it's just he just uses his fucking gigantic hands. All right, deal with it. And then I'm going to post this on Tumblr and call it a day. I don't know when the next art video will be. I don't even know what I'm going to draw next on camera. So that's gonna be fun.